All right. How are y'all doing? Welcome to an episode of M4 Yaps. All right, all right. In case y'all don't know what this is, um, this is where I just yap about the random things that are going on in my life. You know, just kind of humanize myself a little bit. Usually I just play random ass games, just because times I'll do this publicly or privately. Decided to go public. Some bullshit. Special bonus for the first great white shark card or higher. I don't even care about that. Don't even care. They're still bolstering out shark cards in GTA 6s within a year. Honestly, what's been going on? What's been going on today? So, and I might have to replay. I might have to talk about this story again, which is fantastic. I'm just not gonna say too much. And again, we've been doing M4 Yaps for about a year. Can't believe it's been a year already. That's wild. We got money fronts. Okay. I don't know. Maybe I might just wait until there's more people so I can talk about this too. Just kind of wait. But yeah, just to update. Yeah, I'm doing good. I'd say so. Okay, so smoking the water sounds like some bullshit. Got it. Reach trains around the map to earn some extra cash daily. That does not sound too good. Money fronts, Higgins. Alright, whatever. So, yeah, you know what? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, as you guys know, I work a job at a summer camp, and today was it was something. It was a day, I will say. Um, I don't know how to feel about it. It's honestly been weighing on my heart not to talk about this, and the fact that it happened is just like I just knew something was up. Something was wrong when this happened. All right, let's not bore you guys. Let's get to it. So I'm over here. I'm on my break, or I'm getting back from my break, right? And I would say my coworkers they're covering for me. Normally, what we do for breaks is that we have like a floater or someone to cover a person's like group. So someone was covering my group for about a an hour, not an hour, for like 30 minutes. So that's usually how long my breaks are, 30 minutes, which is honestly fucking absurd, but all right, whatever. And you know, I'm coming back. I'm kind of lackadaisical, kind of lax, because came back from break, and I just started to gather up my group, round them up, and go to like a specific room, because usually for our job we have like certain areas that we need to go to, or not really need to, but they're options to go to, and both the playground. Yeah, I would say both the playground and I would say the art room were both taken. So it was like, okay, let's go to room. Let's go to this room 210. All right, whatever. Let's go to this room. Okay. So I gather up the kids. We walk up. Yada yada yada. Um, my other coworker that I mainly work with, they were going home, so I had a sub. So like, someone subbed in for her, right? So there's that, and to fast forward, we go to 210. We do our thing. It's like 20 minutes. You know, organizing things for the kids. We're in there for 20 minutes, and then out of nowhere, someone says like, "Yo, where's so and so? Where's these groups of kids?" Right? And immediately, me, my other coworker, and we're just all like, "What the heck?" Actually, yeah, where did they go? Right? So we're sitting, we're trying to figure out where they go, and one of my campers went up to me and said, "Oh, so and so? Oh, they were downstairs. Some mysterious lady took them. Some mysterious lady took them, right?" And you know, I work with like 8-year-olds, like second graders. So, you know, he saw it. He didn't really say much. We'll get to that part in a minute. We'll get to that part in a minute. So he didn't say anything. He said something like 10 minutes, 10, 20 minutes after. He's like, "Oh, they went to here." And some mysterious lady just took them. And we're just all panicked. Both of us were just like, "Okay, what the heck?" All right, let's get someone down there. We were trying to figure out what was going on. And then out of nowhere, my employer comes in and tells me and my coworker like, "Hey, all right, I got the kids. Whatchamacallit? You guys just sit outside of 210, right?" And what was outside of 210 was the head honcho, like the person who runs the entire rec center, right? And she was livid, started yelling out at us, about, "Yo, this is what happens. This is what happens when you leave the kids alone. This, that, and third. Just all this all this shit, right? Just all this shit, and rightfully so. You know, makes sense. Shut the fuck up. And rightfully so, right? It was like, okay, we messed up. Sure, you didn't have to be all extreme. You don't have to be extreme about it, but we get it. So you go with that, and it's like, come to find out, right, that this motherfucker took these kids, right, in order to, sir, can you move your foot up? Can you move your foot out the way, please? Move your foot. Thank you. Much better. This motherfucker took the kids and went to another room and told the camper, remember the camper that I talked about that said like that didn't say anything at first? What happened was she ended up telling him not to say anything. Like, purposely, do not say anything. Right? Told him not to say anything. So immediately, as this was going on, that was in the back of my mind. Like, okay, what the fuck? Alright. Like, why? Like, this wasn't necessary. Like, you yelling at us, essentially, for taking the kids and using that as a moral compass to pretend like, okay, this was the right thing to do. So by scaring us half to death and then yelling at us for doing so, she thought that this was just the right thing to do. And I'm over here just like, wait a second. Let me explain this. Let me try to explain this correctly because a lot of this is from like my perspective. I was angry. I was frustrated at this. Not because I didn't do my job as a camp counselor. It's the fact that one of these kids, right? One of the it was three kids that were lost. One of these kids that were lost are one of the kids that are the most problematic for me, right? So this kid, let me tell you about this kid. This kid always, he's not listening. He's disrespectful. He's disrespectful, doesn't listen to me, doesn't listen to staff. When it comes to certain things, like for example, I remember we had this drum circle, right? And for the entire time, he was just banging on the drums. Even when the instructor told him to stop, he was still banging on the drums. And we told him many times to stop doing it. Right? And I'm going to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if if he had ADHD or just a severe term of ADHD. But it's been going on for weeks. For freaking weeks and weeks on end. Right? Like, I don't trust him anywhere. I believe that he shouldn't really, go on stuff like field trips or hang out with his friends sometimes. Like, I don't trust him at all. Like, genuinely. Because of the amount of trouble that he has been for not only me, but for my other coworkers, for my other counts, for my coworkers, for those who are on break, and for the one who works beside me. I just think, and we have two of them that stand out, that are just terrible, absolutely terrible. And it was the fact that, of course, this was the person that had to just wander off. That's another thing he does. He always wanders off, which pisses me off. Always wanders off. That yes, this was the person that was obviously the one that was lost. And he dragged along two other kids that normally follow directions pretty well. Normally. It just dragged them off with him. So it sounded like it was worse than it actually was. When in reality, it's the one kid that's always wandering off and is always not listening to instructions that wanders off. I guarantee you, if he was not there, everyone would have been at room 210. I'm just gonna be honest. I've tried everything I could with him. I've given him just write-ups, freaking sat him out of games. I've talked to him multiple times about the things that he was doing. Freaking yelled at him about certain things that he's doing, giving him plenty of warnings, plenty of notes home, and nothing is working. Nothing's working at all. In the midst of this conversation, the head honcho was giving me shit for that. And it's it wasn't my fault. I don't think that was entirely my fault at this point, because I know it's just that one person. It's not just three kids. It's not because of just three kids. It's 3 kids or something like that. It wasn't because of that. It was the one kid that dragged two other campers down with him. So it made it worse than it actually was. When in reality, it's just that one kid. Because it wasn't their fault. They just so happened to talk to him, and he just dragged him down, in my opinion. And it's just fucked up that me and my coworker got shit for that when I know it's that one person. The conversation, it was not pretty at all. It was just, I don't know. It was weird. It was so weird. And then it's just if I were to really think about it, when it came to the field trips, I've And mind you, the head honcho told me this shit. Like, yo, if they're acting up, just don't send them on field trips. Which I have been kind of, I've thought about it like multiple times. I never really said it. That's my fault. I understand that's probably my fault that they shouldn't be on field trips. But my employer knows, the person who hired me, they know that they've been in trouble. They know that he's been a lot of trouble for me, a lot of trouble for my coworkers, for everyone. Like, even on field trips, even today, he was a problem, right? And I'm over here, and I shifted the conversation to talk about him because it honestly, in my opinion, it was just him. It wasn't anybody else. It was just him. This has been going on for weeks. Weeks upon weeks on end with nothing being done, nothing being changed, right? Like, there were times where I brought them into my employer, which is like the second in command of camp operations, right? And again, nothing's been done. Nothing has been done at all, and I just wish I just wish that things could be different. Shit. I wish the management was different, because my employer is not the management of the people. She does not know how to manage people. She only knows how to manage the system. Nothing more, nothing less. Oh no, it's just... Bitch. And then it's like, yeah, let's talk about my employer for a second. Let's talk about them, because how they've been running camp along with the head honcho. I think they're both equally as bad, in my opinion. I think they're both just terrible leaders of the camp. I think they're both terrible.
Get a job. I'm reloading.
Like, what my employer does is, okay, you, sir, shut the fuck up. She's like, hold up. I think they're all dead, right? They're all dead. You check just in case. Just like my nutty behind and my nutty behind head honcho of a fucking camp. Like the camp not the camp counselor, but like the person who runs the entire rec center, to learn just a valuable lesson in her eyes. Like, I understand where she was coming from. Like, I understand that. It's just the fact that to go out of your way to take my kids, mind you, all for the sake of a lesson just to yell at us, I think it wasn't warranted. I just think that wasn't necessary. I just don't think that shit was necessary. And I've been thinking about this all day, because it's just like, it could have been handled so much. It could have been handled differently. It really could have been. And I feel like I didn't learn anything from it. I didn't really learn too much from it. Can you please just... Of course. Jesus Christ. Yo, are you shitting? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Thank you. Of course, the shit's getting in the way. Move, bitch. Move. Move! Are you Move! Move! Yo! I can actually kill him. Fuck out my way. But yeah, and it just seems like right now I'm just kind of rambling because when I am, like I was really going at it with like my coworkers because I talked to my coworkers about it and they felt the same way. And it's not like this wasn't the first time they've done this too. Like my employers had a history of taking kids away from us just for like to do something else. To be like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm taking so and so, I'm taking this kid, that kid, the third kid for like so and so. Everybody's like, okay, whatever, not a problem. Like they both do this, and this was just that one time where the head of the camp, the head of the rec center, decided to take some kids and blame us for it. And it was just not like, and it wasn't because of just to learn a lesson, I just think it was just to yell at us for some unknown reason. And it's too probably how I'm explaining it. Because mind you, when she did that, both my camper and my teen intern saw her take the kids, right? And she's told them specifically not to say anything. Specifically. Because she saw them. And just knowing that my camper could have said something to me and didn't, just angered me even more. So it's like I didn't learn anything. I didn't learn anything from it. Because he could have said something. He definitely could have said something to help me out. To try to help find these kids, right? And he just didn't. He didn't because the fucking head of the camp just said, yo, just don't say anything. Don't say anything. Because to my camper, the head of the fucking camp, right? They don't show their faces at all. So to my camper, she was just a random lady just picking up his friends. She was just a random lady picking up his friends and telling him not to say anything. Which makes sense. It's realistic. That's pretty realistic. But at the same time, I just have a problem with it. And it's not like this is her first time doing something like this. This is like this isn't her first time like yelling at someone for not doing their job right, quote unquote. Mind you, I'm good with my job. Like I show up to work early. Like a lot of things that you see from me on the internet, I'm a completely different person in real life. Or I wouldn't say a completely different person. I would say when it comes to stuff like my job, I'm actually focused on the job itself. Yeah, I'm gonna crack jokes. Yeah, I'm gonna troll. Obviously, yeah, it's part of the job. You're supposed to have fun, right? But I'm pretty good at my job. And oh my god, hold up. Can't go up here. Where'd my oppressor go?
I don't need another lecture.
Hola, ¿qué cuentas?
Hey, you need to come over so we can play some video games.
Like a lot of the shit that's been going on is pretty much off of the fear of last year. That's where most of the problems are coming from. It's coming from last year, and they're trying not to have a repeat of last year. And last year, mind you, this is my first year doing this, so I don't have the full story of what happened last year, but from what I can tell from my coworkers, it was hectic. It was really hectic. Move. It was really hectic, chaotic. Kids were getting injured, fights, whatever, the whole nine. Whatever you can think of. That's probably what happened last year. So they've gotten a lot stricter. They've gotten a lot stricter so that last year wouldn't happen again. And slowly, as the week's been going by, they've been taking away our rights. Mind you, we're doing our jobs perfectly fine. Like there's not much that you could critique from us, right? There's not much you can really critique from us to do. Like, yeah, we'll mess up here and there. That obviously we're not perfect. But for the most part, I can say we're pretty good at our job. Like, for example, the speaker, like we had speakers, right? I remember I was able to rock my personal speaker, right? Yeah, rock my personal speaker, and it was good for the most part because the kids were enjoying it. I was playing my music, I was playing the kids' music. Like we were having a good time. Everyone was using a speaker, and then like one random week, our employer just goes, "Oh yeah, by the way, no speakers," and then I talk about it. I came to press them about it. Why can't we have speakers? And they said that, oh, it messes up with the radio comms. You guys won't be able to hear us when we're talking on the radio, which makes no fucking sense whatsoever, because that's not the reason why. That's not one of the main reasons why that we don't answer the radio sometimes. That's partially the reason why, but I think the reason why that we don't answer sometimes is because we're usually doing something with the kids. For me at least, 90% of the time, we're doing something with the kids. So it's kind of hard for us to listen out for whenever someone's going home and managing what game we're gonna play next. It's kind of difficult, all right, because kids are loud. Kids are super loud.
Okay.
So it's like it is what it is. And just rules like that, and then let me try to think of it. I'm gonna think of another one as I'm doing this mission. I'm gonna think of another one. Think of another rule. Oh yeah, this other rule. I hate this rule too because it just happened to me today. After the whole missing kid situation. After that shit. Oh fuck, I just alerted the cops like a dumbass. Is that it? this rule where we have this rule where we have counselors to campers ratio. So 1 per every 25. All right. Sounds good, right? Sounds good. So if there's one counselor, there's 25 kids. And then if there's 2 counselors, 50 kids. Like 2 per 50, 375, 4, 100, the whole 9. There are times where whenever there's not a significant amount of campers, right? There isn't a significant amount of campers in, and no. There's a specific amount of campers that aren't in. They'll do this thing where they start cutting people's hours. Just randomly. Like randomly. Like let's say I go at like let's say I go at 5:30, right? 5:30, and there's only like, I don't know, 300 kids. Let's say there's like 6 counselors, and there's 100 kids. 100 kids, or yeah, 100 or 75 kids. Actually, no, that's not great. Let's try it again. Let's say I'm one of the 4 counselors, right? I go at 5:30, and the other ones, everyone else, they go at 5:40. They go at like 5:45, 6, 5:15. Since there's 75 kids, the person at 5, since there's like 75 kids, and the time, let's say the time is like 4:30, right? The time is 4:30, there's 75 kids left. I shit you not, they will straight up tell you to go home. So the person who's leaving at 5:15 goes first. They're the first to go home. They don't even get to finish their shift, meaning that they cut their hours, and they won't get their money. They won't get all of the money that they're promised. When, mind you, they're completely capable of working. Completely capable of working. There's nothing wrong. Blew it up. Which I fucking hate, because I had to go at like I had, my shift was to 5:30, 5:15, and it was like 3 o'clock, and they let me go. They let me go for the day. So I'm missing like an entire hour of work that I could have gotten if I had just worked normally. Or shoot, last Thursday, where it was a short week. There was only like 3 days during camp. I could have made an additional like I could have made an additional $200 if I just came to work that day. But my employer told me, "Yo, just stay home for the day." Oh shit. Stay home for the day. We don't need you. We have like enough counselors per staff. We have enough, so we don't need you. You can go home, which fucking sucks, because I actually wanted to go to work, because last Thursday was July 3rd, so I already knew a party was gonna go down. My coworkers worked really hard on making this like really cool party for me, and I couldn't make it because my employer told me, "Yo, just go home." Just told me to go home, just randomly. Like, I didn't even get out the car. Like, I didn't even go out to the car. I didn't even get to make it all the way to the car. And it was just weird. It was so fucking weird. And
You all good? See you on the flip side.
And it's like, with my coworkers, I know some of them worked like 2 jobs just to put money on the table. And to just cut them, instead of just keep them on the schedule, like just go as normal, right? You would think that like the rec center, or you'd think like the rec center would just have them work the job, work their shift, and make the money, right? Make their money that they're guaranteed, or make not guaranteed, but make the money that they would have been owed, or at least give us the option to go home. Like if you want to stay and work for more money, hey, go ahead. It's like go ahead, you can do that, or you can just go home early. Just give us that option. And then there are times where we don't get that option, and they keep us later than they have to. They keep us later than what our time was supposed to go, like what our time's supposed to go into, which is like at times it's good, but most times it's not good. It's bad. Like I remember a coworker is supposed to go home around like, I think it was like a few weeks ago. They were supposed to go home around like 5:30. They have work at like 5 at like 6 o'clock or 5:45. And no. They had to go work at 6, and they were getting off at 5:45, meaning that they had 15 minutes to change, go to their house, change, and go to their second job, which is just fucking ridiculous. Like there are people with 2 jobs, right? That, like I said before, they need to put money on the table, and you're keeping them later than they need to be. Like you're keeping them later. And then on top of that, we don't get the option to change our schedules, or we don't get the option to at least pick our schedules. Like it's always picked for us. I'm assuming it's because of last year, but it's also, I'm assuming it's because of last year, but I just think that it was also just because, again, the management is just fucking terrible. Like the management sucks. Like the management fucking sucks, bro. It's like I like the job. I really like the job. Like the kids are great. Like most of my kids are great. Most of the other kids from the other parts of the camp, they're good too, right? It's just the fact that management, I feel like, slowly just takes our rights away as the weeks go by. When we're doing nothing wrong, it feels like. Like, I wish something can be done about this, but I don't think it will. Like, I doubt that there will be something done about it.
You're busy. Whoa, don't mind me. It's gonna cost a bit, but I know exactly who to call.
Like, my head hurts just thinking about it. Like even after work, I was just like, even when I went back to work, I was just sitting there just thinking. Just thinking to myself like, yo, this is bullshit. Like how it just got treated, it's some bullshit. Oh fuck, ouch. Sorry, dude. And then it's just like most of the time when we work, it's always, yo, do this, do that. It's always he's like, oh, you're not doing this right, or you're doing this, you're not doing that. Oh, you're doing it this way? No, we want you to do it this way. Go to lunch when we're like 15 minutes early. That's probably a little over exaggeration, but you get what I mean. Like we're like 5 to 10 minutes early on the allotted schedule time. Like they're always doing things by the book, which I'm not even convinced that half of the shit that they're doing is even by the book. In my opinion. Oh shit. You're not gonna take me alive, coppers. Oh, I see it. Oh, I've gotten better at this game. Gotten better at this game, actually. Hold up. better at this shit. Because I found the cut immediately. There's just no way. Like, I try to stay, I just try to stay in my lane about some of these things. Like, I try just not to give it too much mind, which is a bad thing, because it's like, because my coworkers go through this shit all the fucking time, and this is just my first year here, mind you. Like, I haven't been here for years, like some of my other coworkers I've been here for. And they were telling me when the fucking staff, or when the person who runs the entire rec center, when they did that, they told me that never happened. That has never happened. Like, them just going out and taking the kids, like, that has never happened in the camp's entirety. Just like it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. All this in the name of trying to make making your staff better and learning the situation at hand. Count your kids, which, mind you, that's something we always do. We always check the bathrooms, because that's why they were lost in the first place. Like, it's always just check the bathrooms and count your kids, this, that, and the third. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And another thing, like, even now that I'm talking about it, another thing that I honestly despised when working at the job, is their bullshit weekly awards. That's another thing I kind of thought was some bullshit in itself. Because when they do it, right, there's always, like, it's always one person. Like, for the campers, there's like 2 people who get it, boy or girl, or it could be 2 boys, 2 girls, whatever. 2 people per every, like, group, for every camp group. It's always that. And then for, like, the teen interns and for staff, it's just one. Like, one person gets it. There you go. That's circle. Like, one person gets it per staff, or per teen intern. Like what's the point? Like, honestly, I feel like there's no merit. I think the award is useless, in my opinion, because we staff members, we get paid on a bi-weekly basis, which, honestly, that yeah, I'll talk about bi-weekly later. On a bi-weekly basis, we get paid. The teen interns don't get paid shit. The only thing they get paid for is volunteer hours for some credit institution, for, like, college and stuff, and that's it. And maybe for a resume, maybe. Like, that's what they get paid for. So I feel like for them, the award would be more useful, because they can use that for a job. Be like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, I was camp counselor of the week for one of the weeks. And even their system of picking a camp counselor of the week is some shit. Because if I'm being honest with myself, I feel like I should have won camp counselor of the week, like, weeks ago. I feel like I should have won that weeks ago. But I've yet to receive, which, now thinking about it, it's like, I don't want the award. I'm just gonna be real. I don't want the fucking award. The award's useless. The award's stupid. It doesn't help me out in any shape or form. I'm not trying to do Skylift. Fuck that. I'm not doing that today. Like, that award, the award's pointless to me. Like, at some point when I get the award, or if I ever get the award, I doubt it, I'm just going to rip it up. I'm just going to take the award and I'm going to rip it in half. Because that's how much I don't care about the award now. First week, and we've been at camp for about 6 weeks. 6 weeks counting right now. It was like, first week, okay, cool. It was my first week. Second week, all right, cool. I'm just learning the ropes. Third week, yes, this person really deserved it. They stepped up. And mind you, everyone that's gotten the award, I feel like they deserved it. I feel like everyone's deserved this award. I don't think that I don't have any animosity towards a certain coworker that they got the award and I didn't. Like, I don't have any animosity towards anyone. Like, I think everyone deserves the award, in my opinion. Ooh, imagine if I win that. I doubt it.
Come check out the new vehicle on the podium. You can win it with just a spin on the lucky wheel.
I doubt I'm gonna win that, but whatever. Nope. Clothing. Why are you happy about that? Why are you happy about that? Ew.
Want to be recognized as a great person? Upgrade to VIP status and gain access to high-limit tables where you can wager in one hand what most people make in a year.
Like, why? I knew if I didn't stream this, it was just gonna drive me crazy. Like, I'll just rant about it forever. Even tomorrow, I believe I'm gonna still rant about this in my head. Like, it was just horrible. It was just horrible to just get yelled at for essentially no reason. For something that was like, okay, I understand where you're coming from, but to tell my camper not to say anything when literally if they see something that is abnormal, mind you, the rules, oh my god, oh my fucking god, I just realized the rules specifically says, so for the person that runs the entire fucking this entire fucking shop and everything, like the entire rec center, right? They put in the rules that for the campers, that if they see something, say something. So for them to break their own rules just to teach us a fucking lesson is, oh my god, wow. They broke their own rules. They literally broke their own rules. They went against their code, their moral code, just to teach us a lesson. They scare us half to death and then yell at us in the process. When we're still trying to process, okay, what happened to our kids? Where are they at? Like, that's not okay. I'm just saying, they broke their own code. Like, they broke their own code to try to teach us like, come on, man. Like, you can't make this up. You just can't. And I'm just disappointed that we're even talking about it like this. I'm just so disappointed that I have to like talk about this in the sense that I do. LA Tours, Garment Factory. I really want to work on the Garment Factory, honestly. The Kenzie Hangar, personal aircraft storage, I think that's pointless. The Garment Factory. Is a Garment Factory where it's like just small time bonuses? Either way, it's kind of disheartening. Because I feel like now that my own employers or the people that are supposed to build us up are actually our enemies. Are actually the enemy. Like, I shouldn't have to feel like that. I shouldn't have to feel this way about my higher ups. I shouldn't have to feel this way that they're the enemy. I can't trust them. I can't trust them worth a damn. Like, I shouldn't have to feel this way about them. But it's unfortunate now that since they've done this, it's like what aren't they going to do? If they can break their own rules that they set out for the campers, that if they see something, say something, then what's next? What the fuck's next? I hate it. I just hate it. That's probably how what all jobs are. That's what all jobs have just become for the most part. Like, that's what most of these jobs have become. Like, 98% of the people that work regular jobs are stuck in the dog mode. My dad's told me this, that 98% of people work these dead end jobs, that work regular 9 to 5 jobs and everything. That you don't want to be stuck in this vicious cycle. And he's honestly right. I don't want to be stuck in this cycle. I really don't, because if that's what I have to deal with for like the next 40 years, I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do.
Hey, yo! Hey, girl! Yo, dude!
Like, I just can't believe that. I literally can't believe that they did that. And to talk about the kid in question, honestly, I will talk about them. Very fucking quickly, because the weeks and weeks on end that I've had with them has been absurd. The amount of problems that they cause for not only me, but the other campers has been absurd. Like, if it were up to me, he should have been kicked out. Like, he should have been kicked out of the camp like 3 weeks ago. In my opinion, 3 weeks ago, he should have been kicked out of camp. Because he's done nothing but cause problems for everybody. And I mean everybody. I'll sell the goods, why not? I have like 1.7 mil, so 1.6.
Okay.
Plus 2, this is actually my favorite vehicle in the game. Or this is my favorite cell mission. Because I got this behemoth of a tank. Yeah, I get to freaking just shoot shit. Just boom. Boom. Move, bitch. I love this shit. Let's talk about it. And it's like, there's some times where he's just really cool, right? There's times where he's just really chill. Like, when you talk to him, you would think nothing of it. He just got fucking murdered. Holy shit, I feel bad. Fucking met this thing. Okay, well, I gotta go back. That shit is so fire. He turned right the fuck around. Boom, bitch. Boom, bitch. Imagine living in Los Santos or what else? Liberty City. Or what's the new spot coming out? Vice City. Oh my god. I could not be an NPC in Vice City or Los Santos. I just can't. Because if I have to drive around and this is what I see every day, I'm staying indoors. I am staying the fuck indoors. Like, I'm door dashing. As if the fucking DoorDash prices are gonna be like triple the price. Cause they know at any moment they just get blown up by an oppressor. Like, these are the fucking dudes that I have to men, women, these are the people that I have to come across every single day in order to get around. Them prices are gonna be high as hell. I'm never getting my food. So I have to search. What the fuck? Oh, that's all I gotta do? Damn. Well, that's GG's. Quick little 1.6 mil. I'll take it. Yes, sir. Cool 1.6 mil, baby. Let's get it. And I think that's enough for a garment factory? That might be more than enough. Damn. That's more than enough. Jeez Louise, man. Yes. I have 2.9 mil. And now we can buy our garment factory. And the one that we so rightfully deserve. Not gonna kill anybody. Not yet, at least. Boom. Set the waypoint. But yeah, what else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about the kid. Well, he's chill. He's really chill. But when it comes to just paying attention, something as little as just paying attention to what we're gonna do next for the game, or just wandering around when he doesn't have to, when you don't need to do that. Like, you really don't need to wander around. Well, you really don't need to do that. We just asked for you to just, please, sit down. Or we'll tell him to sit down. We'll have to tell him that multiple times until he actually sits the fuck down. Or we'll tell him, please, get in line. We'll tell him that multiple times before he gets in line. Like, it gets so frustrating trying to get him to just get him to just pay attention, follow along. Jeez, okay, that convertible is nice. That's the, ooh. Cyclone? Damn, okay. Cyclone's looking kind of cute too, alright. But yeah, just getting him to pay attention, it's just so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying. Sent this man, just notes. We call them red notes. For, like, write-ups. We just call them red notes. Sent him so many freaking red notes. So many fucking red notes. And sent him to my employer's office many, like, not even many times. We just started doing that. Still hasn't worked. And the thing that pisses me off the most when it came to that conversation when she was when the rec center, like the head, when it came to that conversation with the head, was the fact that when it came to everything, it's been my employer that's been allowing them to go on field trips. Like, they've told me, like, yo, if this isn't working, you tell them to stay beside you, because you don't trust them. You tell them that you don't trust them. This, that, and the third. You don't trust them. They sit right beside you. Then we stick to disciplinary action, which is the exact thing I have been. Oh my god, it's been the thing that I was like, yo, I've just been kind of motioning her on, like, yo, I don't want them on this field trip. Like, I didn't just say it outright, but I've been motioning, like, yo, just take him, And every time my employer just sent them back, every time to see how they would do better. They don't. They never do. And then going in to just reward him for good behavior for that one time is like, oh, if you do good on this field trip, you'll get a popsicle. Or, oh, you do good on this field trip, you'll get some ice cream. Like, that doesn't do shit. I believe that does not do anything. Let me watch this cutscene. I believe that doesn't do anything for the kid whatsoever. Like, they're just doing it just for the incentive, not because they actually want to be good.
Abandoned ship! Oh, Capitan.
Pavlov.
You look shorter on land, huh?
Character look drippy. Ooh.
This is the only way I can sleep.
Character look nice.
When I see this place, I think to myself, this is perfect opportunity for Capitan, huh? This is history we are standing in, huh?
This is beautiful.
Many plans have been hatched in
Gold
this
chain,
space, and
platinum
fight,
skull
now it's good
earrings,
again, huh?
the gold
This
trim with the blue
state-of-the-art,
rimmed,
Good, you have many
gold
goodies to
rimmed
fill cup.
blue
I'm
interior
gonna show you what I
glasses with the blue
Hello, ladies.
hoodie with the pants.
Used to
Oh
import
my
these from
gosh.
Belarus. Very cool. Come,
And then you gotta look at the shoes.
just down here. There is somebody I want you to meet.
And look at the haircut. Look at the
It's the reason
beard.
I am
Oh my
amphibious.
goodness. Let me. Whew. Schmexy dude.
Talk me up a bit, huh? Jody. Jody? Come. This a little game she plays. Clandestine operations. Hard habit to break, huh? Jody. Jody? Ah! Oh! I did not see you there.
I know.
Oh,
You're hard to read.
this is Jody Marshall, FIB Strategic Intelligence.
Former.
Former. Yeah, she is independent contractor. She found out the wrong secrets.
Relax. I'm on almost as many kill lists as you are.
This who I tell you about, Jody, the one who is my...
Your contact. Originally from out of state? Must seem like a long time ago since you got off that plane. I still have a backdoor access into FIB records, so I pulled up your file. Quite a read. Drug trafficking, arms dealing, grand larceny, laundering, armed robbery, smuggling,
That one I did too.
culpable homicide, and illegal street racing. Not bad for page 1. I think we can work together.
I knew you two would get along.
Pavel here was my last assignment with the Bureau before I had to take early retirement.
They tried to kill her.
So I followed my lead and asked him to help me go to ground.
Or better, go to water, huh?
I have access to every FIB server, archive, network, program, shell company, and front. What I don't have is a field operative who can help me turn it into a new retirement plan. Is that you?
Oh, I have to go back to my Kosatka. It's virtual poker night with Michele, Victor, and Crazy Vazim. I'm gonna let you two get acquainted, huh? I will be back.
You got a phone? Let me give you a tour. Comms? Firepower? Yes, that is your terabyte. Went ahead and took the liberty. The FIB acquired the blueprints not long ago. I can install the latest tech on yours. I've given you an app that allows access to this operation of ours. You want to work? Just open that or log on to that laptop. I've already lined up a few jobs.
Perfect.
I'll be
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, I can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't believe it. Did they just add this thing where I have to like pimp it out? Oh no, it's just it just is what it is. So it has my stuff for it. All right, nice, 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 nice.
Take care.
Yeah, I just can't believe it. But yeah, new tech? What is she talking about? Dude, new tech.
These 4 files were pulled directly from the
Oh,
FIB
that's
database.
cool.
Corruption, smoke screens, black market ops. It's a party. Pick an assignment, I'll give you the brief.
Oh, that's awesome. Let me plug in my mic. So, yeah. So, I don't know. I might try something tomorrow where this workshop can be used to purchase and buy. I pretty much have every 2 Mark II variant that you can have in the game. Yeah, every gun, every possible gun is like Mark II.
Later.
Okay, not bad factory. You get paid decent money, and then your snacks. You can just refill your snacks right here. Nice. It's her thing. That's Pablo. Can I like? Yeah, I think the Liberty. Honestly, I do think the Liberty cap is not. The Liberty bucket hat is not looking nice. It's not looking all that clean. I do like this though. I do like this. He was looking clean. He was looking clean like this. Yeah, I like this. Yeah, there we go. And just lastly, this I feel I feel a lot better after ranting. I feel a lot better after talking about this because it's not weighing on my heart as much as it was before. I feel a lot better because man, I was just struggling to just stay happy or just struggling to think of the positive.
Hey, we got beef? The fuck you getting up in my face for, man?
And shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, you my dude, right?
Excuse me. Talking all that shit. Gonna have to knock you out, take your butt. He's gonna have to knock you out, take your butt. No questions asked. If that's what we gotta do. That's what we gotta do. Sorry. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Shouldn't have been talking shit. Hands-on car wash. Did I do the heli tours? Yeah, hands-on car wash. But yeah, I feel a little bit better. And it's just like tomorrow, I don't know how I'm gonna like handle this now. I don't know how I'm going to handle it, because on one end, I'm like, okay, well, if I don't do any of these things, then I'm just going to get fired. Not even fired, but it's just like, oh, if I am doing any of these things, then it's like I'm gonna just become like my employers or the higher ups. I'm just gonna become like one of them, just cranky and just over life, you know. And I don't want to become that way. Like how I've been the past 6 weeks have just been happy, fun. I actually want to do some of these things. Like I was cracking jokes. I'm just being me. And now with this new change, it's like I can't do it. I just can't feel happy knowing that my rights are actively being taken away. Just knowing that my rights, some of my rights before, are being taken away now. It wasn't a problem then, but it's a problem now. And this whole summer, or this whole time for this camp, my employer has been telling me, hey, you guys, the job is to just have fun. Is to what? Have fun. I haven't been having as much fun as I'd want because of some of these changes. Nearing the end. And just now, after getting yelled at,
If it ain't the president.
for essentially, for that, just to learn a lesson, mind you, this was it was a very frustrating lesson to learn. Frustrating. Because I just know that for me, it wasn't the fact that one kid or two kids or even five kids. It wasn't the fact that, oh, these three kids, it was your fault for even, and mind you, it was kind of my fault. But the one kid in particular has been such a problem for me that now I've gotten yelled at because of their behavior.
Till next time.
Because of their behavior. It's the reason why I got yelled at. Because the fact that they like to wander off, or the fact that they were talking to their friends and got them carried away. And now it's like I have to punish them now. Now I have to actively punish them for it. I can't beat around the bush. I can't sit here and pretend like this is just a normal everyday occurrence. And even my coworker that I work with most of the time, like I work with, they were also like, yo, I couldn't even look at him today because he wasn't paying attention. I couldn't even look at him today. I just couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. And I know this shit's like 2 bars. I wouldn't sell it. Actually, I wouldn't do it. This shit's like 2 bars. Couldn't believe it. I just, I don't know. And I know people aren't gonna watch this stream because it's a fucking Wednesday. It's a fucking Wednesday. No one watches GTA on Wednesdays. I usually don't stream on Wednesdays because normally I'm tired as hell from work, and I like to just stream on the weekends. But this in particular was probably one of the main reasons why I wanted to stream today, because this was just a situation that I wanted to talk about that has waned on my heart. Like I said before in the beginning of this entire rant, and it's just been bothering me ever since. And this happened like 7 hours ago.
You know the deal.
One thing that I'm trying to get better at is...
Act now. That price ain't here for long. Deal.
The one thing I've been trying to get better at is just not trying to talk about the same thing over and over and over again. That's the one thing I'm trying to get better at. And I feel like I'm about to talk about this over and over and over again. Because it's like we know we're getting screwed. We all know that we're getting screwed. And it's just... What do you do to make that first step? What do you do? What do you do? Like, you know your hours are getting cut. You know that you're getting treated unfairly. Not even unfairly, but you just know that you feel like your rights are being taken away due to just stupid shit. Like, I thought that for me, speakers have not been a problem. I don't know why they took that away from us, because the kids were enjoying it. Like, now every time they talk about a speaker, I have to lie to them, say like, oh yeah, it's just life. It's a rule. Like, we can't have speakers anymore because of this or so and so, this rule or that rule. Like, we can't do that. And it's just hard to feel happy for all of us. It's just hard to feel happy now, that knowing that we're getting screwed over, and just knowing that we're getting screwed over, it's just not been happy. Like, it's just not been the greatest work environment. The only reason why I like this job is the people. It's genuinely the people. The staff, the management can just, they can all these two people can just go kick rocks. Everyone else has been great, beautiful, no problems whatsoever. But it's just these two people, the fucking head of the rec center and my employer, who's like pretty much head of the entire summer camp. Those are the only two people I've had problems with. The only two people. Everyone else has been perfectly fine. Like, it just doesn't make sense why we're in this predicament that we were in. It doesn't make sense. And the thing I just really don't appreciate is the fact that they're cutting our hours. Because we gotta stay within ratio. We gotta stay within ratio. Like, there was a time, even yesterday, holy shit. They left me over ratio. They left me over ratio like a couple days. Like, yeah, they left me over ratio yesterday. Because like, they left me over ratio. Oh, ba.
Hey, so I know you been there already.
Oh my god, I forgot that I'm not in the party. But yeah, for some reason they left me over ratio, and they thought that was a good idea. Because we had 3 camp counselors out in the pool, and mind you, we go on the pool sometimes. Like, for us, it's like Wednesdays and fucking, no, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays we're out in the pool. So tomorrow we go out in the pool. But it's like for just shit like that, where they don't even give us a heads up. Mind you, they don't give us a heads up about these things. It's like, oh, so they can make times quicker and this, that, and the third. It's like, oh, so are you gonna cover for them? Because and this is another stupid ass rule. Why? And I gotta talk about this. Why the fuck, right? We as camp counselors have to get in the pool when we have fucking lifeguards out in the pool deck. Why do we have to do that? I thought that was the most retarded rule ever. On top of the no speakers shit. That was also pretty bad. Like, why do we have to go in the pool? Like, none of us want to go in the pool, but one of us have to. And it's easily one of the dumbest rules ever. Easily. It's like, oh, so you can play with the kids. Make sure that they're safe. Make sure that they don't drown. We have lifeguards. There's no need for us to be out in the pool. There's no need. There's no need. It shouldn't be a requirement for us to go in the pool. For one of us to go in the pool. That's stupid. If anything, my dumbass would need a lifeguard because my ass can't swim. And that's the thing. You can't blame me for not knowing how to swim. You gotta blame Blame my parents. We didn't have a lot of money growing up, which is fine. Like, I understand. Sometimes they've hosted some regret for not learning, for us learning how to swim. Like I don't know how to swim because, you know, parents. We didn't have a lot of money. But the fact that we have to be out there and fucking go out in the pool, I just don't agree with that whatsoever. I don't agree with that shit. I just don't agree with it. It's so stupid. It's stupid. It's fucking retarded. It's just so fucking retarded. I just get angry thinking about it. So, tomorrow we're supposed to go out in the pool. I'm just gonna tell this specific individual, like, yo, you can't go out in the pool. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take that away from you. I don't trust. I just don't trust you. I really don't trust you. It's like, no, he's not going out in the pool. Nope. You're gonna sit next to me. Bring your book. Read your book. I even told him specifically, like, yo, read your book. Just bring a book. So yeah, no, so we're gonna start doing that. Though, why can't you go out in the pool? And I wish my employer said something like, oh, why can't you go out in the pool? Well, I just got yelled at yesterday because of him. Mainly because of him. That's why I'm saying you can't go out in the pool. New vehicles have been added for purchase from the travel and transport websites. Oh, yippee. Alright, cool, whatever. Thank you, Rockstar Games, for giving us more content for a dead game when you could have just put some of that content and effort towards Red Dead Redemption Online. Red Dead Online. And still, it would have been a pretty good freaking mode still if you would just put more time and effort into Red Dead Online. We'll save that for another discussion. But for right now, it's just my discussion is with my with just my job in general. Again, I don't hate my job. I don't hate it. I just don't. It's just the counseling, the fucking staff, like the heads, the higher ups. Like, it's just upsetting. Like, I shouldn't have to talk like this in order for about my job. I shouldn't have to talk down about my job at all. Like, I just don't, because it's simply one of the hardest jobs in the world. Just being a teacher, being a camp counselor, it's one of the hardest jobs in the world. It just is what it is. I just realized. I just thought about it. During that argument, not even the argument, during the whole counseling session about, oh, why you shouldn't leave your kids, like, again, understand the reasoning behind it, because it's just like, alright, you just left your kids here. It's not like we intentionally meant to leave our kids. Like, this, like, the head counselor had the fucking audacity to fucking poke me on my, and this is petty as hell. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I just got yelled at for this shit. To poke me on my damn forearm for essentially no fucking reason. When she did that, I looked down and I looked directly at her straight in the eye, like, yo. Like, what the fuck? Like, what? Why the fuck did you poke me? You know what I mean? Like, why? That really wasn't necessary. Like, that shit really wasn't fucking necessary. I was like, yo, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I guess what we can do is just finish this L mission, hopefully, and I should be done with this long fucking rant. It's been like 25 minutes. Long rant. I mean, I've gotten some stuff done with GTA. I mean, I'm happy about it. I'm happy I got to talk about this, man. And I'm probably gonna say that again after this is done to close it all out. But damn. I guess let's just go into like the one of the horror stories. I guess I'll go into a horror story. It's about the second person that my coworker has to deal with. But the fortunate part with them is that they only show up like every 2 to 3 weeks. So it's not like they're up weekly or they're here weekly like the person that I was talking about, the boy that I was talking about for my side of the group. They're not here weekly. Mine is. So they're kind of lucky. They get to take a break away from them. So do I, honestly. Like last week, we went to Sky Zone, and we had to wait for her to finish her hot dog. We didn't have to wait, honestly. We could just told her to throw it away, but she would have just digressed and been like, "Oh yeah, no." I'm gonna tell you how fucking psychotic this chick is. Oh my god. So we're coming back from Sky Zone, right? Coming back from Sky Zone, we're eating snack, and already she's wasting our time. Already wasting our time in the bathroom doing fuck all, right? So immediately we had to call our employer. She picked her up. Yeah, she picked her up, and we didn't hear from her for like most of lunch / snack. It was lunch. Yeah, we didn't hear from her for most of lunch. Then she comes back. Lunch ends, right? And she told us that, oh yeah, I didn't get to eat my lunch. She had like a Crustables, right? She had a fucking Crustables. So, you know, and I just told her like, all right, no, just put that away, save it for later. Save that for later. Because you wasted your time on whatever the fuck you were doing in the bathroom. And mind you, she did this like twice. She's done this before. Like she did it like the day prior to that Wednesday for Sky Zone. Just sitting in the pool bathroom, just wasting our time, just doing fuck all. So, oh my god, it was funny. So we end up walking back. Let's say we walk into the dance room. That's what we call it, the dance room. We're telling our kids to just put all their backpacks or put their lunchboxes in the dance room. All right, fair enough. Then when it came up to her, I just told her, yo, put your things in the dance room. Like, put it in the dance room, yada, yada, yada. All right. I leave the dance room for about 2 seconds. One of my cameras go, hey, coach, or hey, M4. I know that's how you guys refer me to. Like, hey, coach, M4. Shit. This can't, like, she's, like, this girl, she's, like, this girl, she's eating her Crustables. She sat, like, oh my god, she said, yeah, when my camper said that, I looked back in the dance room, and she's sitting there in the corner, eating her fucking Crustable sandwich. In the corner, right? And then she's just having this huge yap fest, crying in the process, talking about I didn't eat my lunch, this, that, and the third. When we were literally late because of her, because she was eating her hot dog. We allowed her to finish her hot dog. Like, we were like, okay, if we're gonna be late, alright, sure, whatever, you can eat your hot dog, whatever. And during this, when she was crying, I just sat there and looked at her. Like, I literally just sat there and looked at her. The entire time she was crying. Like, bro. It was the funniest shit ever. I don't know why. But I just looked at her the entire time. She was just bawling her eyes out. That's not funny. Oh shit. Shit. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's like, oh shit. Jesus Christ. Because if I'm gonna be honest, it was a stupid ass argument. It was so fucking stupid. Specifically, I told her, like, look, the reason why I said you put that away is because you already ate, and she wanted to argue that she didn't eat her hot dog entirely when we literally clearly were waiting on her to finish her hot dog. We waited on her to finish, and when she did, it was like, all right, cool, whatever, you ate already. So it was like, so I just reiterated it to her in this normal tone, like, just like, hey, by the way, we waited for you in Sky Zone. We could have left already, but we were like, no, we're gonna be nice. We're gonna let you finish your hot dog, right? So you ate. It took like 15 minutes for us to get back to the rec center. 15-20 minutes, so you shouldn't be that hungry, right? There are some kids who didn't even eat in Sky Zone because they didn't have money for concessions, and they were perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. And it's just like, you're the one who had to waste everyone's time yet again, just for nothing, just pure selfishness. Like, this chick is very self-centered, very fucking self-centered. Like, she doesn't think about anybody else. She doesn't think about how important everybody else's time is. She's just a huge time waster. Like, if it's not on her time, then it's like, it's whatever. And a lot of it goes to one. I don't want to call parents out on this. Like, it's horrible. It's like, oh, you don't call out parents for being bad parents. I feel like you kind of should. I feel like if you feel like they're not doing their job, then yes, you should call them out for it. I'm not gonna blow up you're out your mind. You should call them out for it. And yeah, her parents have just been enabling her to act like this. Whenever she cries, she just gets what she wants. And that's what a few other kids, but at least a few other kids are the same way in our program. Like, they've just been enabled by their parents to cry. Whenever they cry, they get what they want. It's just not a good system. That's not good. It's not a good system at all, because what you're training them to be is like, oh yeah, hey, if I can cry for this thing, I just automatically get what I want, just because. And it works with everyone. When reality is, that's not how the real world works. That's just not how it works. Like, I literally just looked at kids cry. Because they tried to do that same shit in order to get what they want, and I just looked at them like, look, that's just not happening. Like, that's not how the world works. And usually they stop. Most of the time they stop. They'll just stop. They'll stop crying, and then if it's getting worse, if they're still crying, then I'll just send them up to my employer. Whatever. Like, this was before. Yeah, this is just whatever. This bitch, I can't even say that. This motherfucker was in the court. I couldn't believe it. I genuinely couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? We told you literally you couldn't eat because you wasted your own time doing whatever in the bathroom. You were wasting your own time. And now you're mad at us for essentially not allowing you to eat, when you yourself put yourself in that predicament in the first place. Like what? Like, the mental gymnastics that you have to do in order to believe that that's at all normal is insane to me. Is freaking insane. And I'm not saying I'm going to be like the best dad ever. I'm going to be this great father. And I'm going to have a great mother. to pair alongside, and we're just gonna have really beautiful children. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling for parents to do their job, or I'm not telling for parents like, oh, you're doing this wrong, you're doing this wrong. I'm not telling parents how to be parents. I'm just pointing out the fact that, hey, their behavior is not because of something that we're doing wrong. It's something that there's something that's going on in the house that's probably bigger than what we as camp counselors can do for them. Like, we try to help the campers, like, with their problems. We try our best, our damnedest, to make sure that our kids are having fun, that the kids are safe. But when it gets to situations where certain campers are louder than others, or they're more problematic than others, that's when it's like it's beyond our control. That's when the parents should just get involved, right? And normally that's how that works. But it's just gotten so out of hand, especially with these two, that 4 or 5. 4 or 5. It's just like, when it gets to situations like these where we've had problematic children and summer's mostly over, it's like there's no point. There's no point. Like, all of this should have been fixed and situated. Yeah, 4 or 5. Yeah. And it's just like, it should have been situated. It should have actually been situated like 3 weeks ago, at like week 3, week 4. This should have been over and done with at week 4. But it's too late. It's almost too late. And then it's just like, my coworker made a good point. It doesn't matter what we do.
Skates, I think you understand, blood low.
I think you understand.
4 or 5 low.
4 or 5? Or I don't understand? You said 4 or 5 of what? You just said 4 or 5. And I'm ranting. I'm ranting about my job. I'm ranting about my damn job, dude.
4 or 5.
Okay. Oh, no. You're telling me that damn... Oh, my gosh. You're talking about 6'7", aren't you? 6'7". 6'7". That's probably what you're fucking talking about.
I got your pick to download 4 or 5.
I got your pick to download 4 or 5. Yes, sir. We're done. Ooh, that's tough. Double up on me. Boom. Oh, shit. I'm dead. Ooh. Oh. I'm good? I'm alive?
Okay. Shit.
Wait. No way I got... Where's my oppressor? Where's my oppressor? Bro, I'm about to literally lose my business. Are you fucking kidding me?
PS 4 or 5.
Yo, let me lock in. Let me lock in real quick. Wait a second. Watch it be the fucking cocaine factory. Watch it be cocaine. Alright, we go. We're good. We're good. Hell no, we gone. We gone, bitch. It's cocaine lockup, isn't it? Yeah, it's a cocaine lockup. I'm like, why the cocaine lockup? I remember I had to defend my business when we had like 5 stars. And I'm pretty sure didn't I not like buy security on cocaine lockup? I didn't, right? And all this shit, it is like seriously. I just literally lost my train of thought when it came to this. When it came to my job, I literally just lost my train of thought. Parents, I think that's what I was talking about. Or that it doesn't matter what we do as camp counselors. It's the fact that when they back into their ways, there's going to continue to still be enabled by the parents or by their influences or shit, even by the internet. By the internet, too. That they're just gonna revert back and still just be the same person. Like, we can't do anything to help them. Like that's the thing that sucks. Don't blow me up. Please don't blow me up. Bitch. The fuck out of my face. Pussy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The fuck out of my face. Obviously, you gotta call it. Let me call up the mechanic. Okay. Let me hit him up.
What you need, boss? Some wheels?
Alright, what we want? We want the Panther Ray, the Pipsterello. We use the Stinger TT, the Neo, the Raiden. We use the Croquette D10, the Itali RSX, or we can go with the Paragon S, the Noibi, the Yobi. I'm feeling like a Pipsterello. All right, let's. I'm feeling pippy today. Yeah, let me get the Pip. All right, where my Pipsterello at? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh, I love this thing. Yeah, I'm feeling. 1 hour. Okay. But yeah, it's like. Oh, that's so clean. Oh, yeah. I'm so happy about this thing. Oh, yeah. Look how clean that sounds. No AP. Tactical SMG.
For a few days, I assume.
Yeah. Yep, I got something for your ass. Let me just call Lester.
How can I be of service?
Bitch.
So we're not gonna talk about the thing.
I'll take care of the LSPD.
So we're not gonna talk about
Leave
the thing?
it to me.
What about my job? On my job? I mean, I kind of got that covered, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, we tried. Or I tried, you know? And so, what's the one thing that I gotta think about for tomorrow? That's the one key thing about tomorrow. Because I know for what I do that my camp counselor, not my counselors, the fucking higher ups aren't gonna do shit for me. Like, they don't have, like, most of the time they don't have the best things in our interest as the employers to make things better for us. They're leaders of the system, not the people, which is a bad thing, because when you have a leader, or where you have, like,
For such a pain, especially when they want their own way, rolling on the floor, laughing skull.
oh yeah, nah, that shit, that's always fucking annoying. I don't think I've gotten that once. I've gotten that once, actually. I think in the same week when I was talking about this other girl who hid in the corner and ate her fucking Uncrustables, Smucker's Uncrustables, when I specifically told them they can't eat it because they themselves purposely waited in the bathroom for no reason whatsoever, wasted their time on lunch, and I told them to just put it away. You're not eating it. Like, no. And plus this person had a hot dog on our field trip. So it's like they weren't even hungry. So when they literally ran to the corner, ran into this dark corner and ate this Uncrustable, I looked at her like she was crazy. Because she fucking was. I was like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And she was crying about it. Saying like, oh, you guys aren't letting me eat. You guys are doing this, that, and the third. I was like... And I just broke it down to her slowly, like, yo, this is what happened. You had a hot dog during Sky Zone, right? We waited for you. We waited for you. We were late for you, mainly.
Unhealthy food.
Yeah, unhealthy food, right? Like, hey, it is what it is. They're kids. They'll burn that shit off. Whatever. It's like we tell you, like, all right, we waited for you. We purposely were late for you so that you can eat your hot dog. Like, that's not a problem. I didn't have a problem with it. None of the other coworkers or none of the other interns had a problem with it. Sure, whatever. And then when we came back to the rec for restrooms, you were the last person, again, as per usual, wasting everyone's time. A teen intern had to wait for you by the bathroom door, or else the random ass higher up who mind you barely shows their fucking face to the kids, and they run the place, barely show their face before they take you and yell at us for whatever reason, because we can't take care of our kids apparently when one kid's been the problem for most of the week.
Off in stores mainly, but going out I walk slowly but not too far behind.
Like exactly. Like they wander, like the main kid that we were talking about that's been a fucking problem for 6 weeks has had his thing of wandering off. We'll talk about that part later, right? That's just a ramble in itself. I'll talk about that again. But for you to just wait like that and expect you to eat when lunch is over, everyone else got to eat and you didn't because you wanted to waste everyone's time yet again. And yet now I tell you to do something, I tell you to put it away, you can save it for snack. You decide to go against what I was talking about.
Only option is the stairs.
Like we tell you to just put it away, save it for lunch, and yet you disobey my rules, and you still eat it anyways. It is like that's on you. Like every decision that you've made so far has been on you. Like I didn't enable you to do anything. All I asked was for you to put your stuff away and just go on about your day. You could have easily just put it away and just went on about your day, and you would have had it again. You would have already had it. Like no, like the stairs. Look, and I'm a hard proponent for this. If you have done everything in your power to make sure that the kid understands that what they're doing is bad and it can lead to serious consequences for not only themselves but for other people, like worse, everything you've done, everything you can do, beating your kids should be the option. Beat their ass. Yes. If you've done everything in your power to make sure that the kid understands that what they've been doing has been wrong and they're still not listening, then beating them should be the option. Hey, I've told you many times, I've done this, I've done that, none of it's working. Okay, fine. Physical pain. Fuck it. This is what's gonna happen when you keep doing this. This is your consequence. And again, it's like I shouldn't feel bad for saying this. I really shouldn't, because it's like I did everything I could as a parent to make sure that what you did was wrong, or to make sure you understood that what you did was wrong, and tried to correct it. And nothing that I've done has worked. So of course, get the belt, get the belt, because that's the only way you will learn. That would be the only way you'd learn. Like we should bring that back to some extent. We should bring that back. Because I'm tired of kids being enabled. I'm tired of seeing kids just being able to do just the dumbest shit possible. Because then we're gonna have stupid fucking adults, and then the cycle's gonna continue, and they're gonna have stupid kids themselves, and then it's just gonna continue. The cycle's gonna continue, and until eventually we all end up dead. That's not really said, bitch truck. But yeah, it's like, it's stupid. It's like, hey.
When I collect my meal and have to sit in the canteen to eat, I always hide it and eat outside. Even though they see sometimes they don't me.
Yeah. Heat.
But someone else they get told off.
Alright, I don't think it's a lot of heat. Yeah, no, I think I'm good. Expand operation. Oh, I can do heli tours. I'm not doing that right now. Is access to laptop? Yes, sir. I thought I said I was gonna end it, but it's been 2 hours. I still have a lot to talk about.
A bunch of assholes who thought I wouldn't notice a payment of counterfeit cash in lieu of dirty money we were owed. You know what I told them? You're fired.
Yeah, it's about to. Yeah, it's been like 30. It's been like 30. There's about to be 2 hours, and there's still like a lot I gotta talk about. I feel like I've covered the bases of it.
Still 1 hour technically.
Still an hour, but like, it's gonna reach 2 hours. I know me. It's gonna reach 2 hours. Like, I feel like I've covered all the bases to like everything that I've wanted to talk about with my job and with my work. Like my God, I just this is shit. Okay, we got the mollies. I don't really need Molotovs. I just have rocket launchers. Rocket launchers, AKs, bitch. Bitch. So yeah, they're all dead. I just love how they all just start screaming, like ah! Hey, get the fuck out of here! Fuck the cash, nigga. Fuck the cash, nigga. Oh shit.
No comment.
Checked inside, find a way in there and fuck their shit up.
I said what I said, lol.
I said what I said. What, beating kids? Gee. If it's the only option, hey, if it's the only option, your last hope, your final bet. And I think my parents did this exact same thing. Oh, I think they want the shotgun. Oh yeah, they definitely want the shotgun. Hold up. I got something for their ass. They definitely want the shotty. Sit your ass down, bitch. They want the shotgun. They all want the shotgun. How this bitch doing? Barrel rolls in this bitch. Whole body red, yes sir. Oh, does he have infinite mollies? Okay. Oh shit. It's like, what else do I want to talk about in my life? Like, I don't know, what else? Oh, you want to say that? Yeah, go in there. I dare you. Yeah. Burn, bitch. Burn. Yeah, fry. Yes, sir. I'm not nearly as much as a menace I am as Icy. Oh my gosh. Icy just runs over runs over people for fun.
Bro having too much fun. Skull, skull, skull.
Yo, can I leave? Oh shit.
Put it
Wait,
down.
Icy, yeah, he said put it down. Put the controller down. You're gonna do this shit in real life. You gotta do this in real life. Yo, put it down.
Bam! They got a truckload of fake cash on the road. You know what that means? Go set it alight.
Okay. Easy. Hey, buddy. I got a nice hot heat-seeking missile with your name on it. Oh, I'm about to blow this man away. Pew!
Messages.
Check your recent message. Okay. I will. Your job will be collecting cash shortly. Oh, that's clean. Oh, that's so clean. Pew! But shit. I'll check the messages after Sirius. I'll check it. After the hour, technically.
Problem solved.
I told him I had a hot seeking missile with his name on it. I told him.
What are you talking about? I am at the gym. Shit! I just did 30 minutes on the
Oh, now you just want, okay. Now you just want problems. Move! I just point an LMG at someone and they just start running. Like, what like I didn't do anything wrong there. Like, come on. There's no need to be afraid. I just pointed at their heads. They'll be fine. But yeah, I just want to talk about some of these things, man. If all you got out of this was, oh my gosh, this dude does not like his job. This dude's over it. I'm gonna crunch on some bread. Hey, you do that. You do that. And you just thought like, oh wow, this dude does not like his job. Like, you should quit. Why are you still here? It's one, the people. The people make the job fun. It's just the staff that I just don't agree with. It's the staff and some of their morals or some of their ideals I just don't agree with. How they handle some things. 7 guy here. Like, some things I just do not agree with. I believe that things can be handled differently. In some ways or another. I feel like some things that aren't a problem, they think is a problem. I don't think that it's a problem. I think the whole entire conversation today, getting yelled at for essentially this one person, because of one person who's been a problem all year, that I think now is just too late because we didn't address it earlier. That doesn't fall on me. Like, parts of the things just do not fall on me as a counselor. It just doesn't. I believe it does not. And there are just things that my employer and the higher ups or the head of the rec center could have done better for this year to even think that was an okay thing to do, to just take my group of kids and tell my camper, who, mind you, you set up the rules to where if you see something, say something, and you just told them straight up, do not say anything to both my camper and my teen intern. Nothing. You told them just don't say anything. Do not say anything. Just for us to learn a lesson.
Blood and saw that shit. Trust there will be some talking or down the stairs.
Like, it just didn't make sense why she even did that in the fucking first place. Or not even didn't make sense. It's just the fact that you did that shit in the fucking first place. And it just left a sour taste in my mouth. Like, That's $1.7 million? What the hell? Now this is 1.7 million. This is $1.2 million. That's a cool ass car. Okay, it's a little vintage. Alright, whatever. It is what it is. But yeah. Yeah, and then for tomorrow, I guess what I'll do is with this one boy camper in particular that I've had a problem with for weeks, I'll just tell him, hey, hey, you. Yeah, you see my pocket? I want you to hold on to it. Like, yo, just hold on to my pocket, all right? Do not let go of my pocket. You stay right here. That's it. The only time you can let go of my pocket is if you use the bathroom or you're eating lunch or snack. And even then, I might even consider it. I might not even consider it. You know what I mean? I'll just tell him straight up, hold my pocket. I'll tell him straight up, hold my pocket. And then some of the shit, oh my god, there was some of the shit that she was even saying that I was like, and I'll talk about it a little bit more, where that we've been doing already. Like some of like the conversation literally was like some of the things that we were already doing. It's not like we weren't doing these things at all. Like I don't know, I've probably covered that already in this 1 to 2 hour rant about work, about my job.
Till next time.
Like, even with the Zenless stream, you could just tell. Yeah, and I'm gonna say that. Yeah, even with the Zenless stream, you can kind of tell that I had something to say, and I was just like, I just had something to say. You know? Like, I wasn't as energetic as I could have been. Wasn't as happy. It wasn't all jumpy. Until it's a fucking Wednesday. Like, no one watches my shit on Wednesday. Like, rightfully so. I mean, you guys got better things to do. Enjoy your summer. But, like, to have that just be the thing, and it just bothered me the most out of everything today. That conversation, because it just was a huge nothing burger at the end of the day. A huge nothing burger. This was all just for nothing. And I get it. We should be on our like P's and Q's when it comes to counting kids. Like, we should be, genuinely. But I feel like you should have, bare minimum, not have said that. Hey, I'm not even gonna say it, but you get where I'm gonna say after that. I think you guys understand that. Because I've repeated it like 50 times this stream. I understand. So yeah, that's I should end this. You know, I'm gonna try and end it. That's been it. This has been episode 7 of M4 Yaps. More episodes to come. More GTA to come, maybe. And yeah, that's about it. Peace.